Napkidz. Tonight's story, The Little Pharaoh. Once upon a time, when the desert was soft and the pyramids were still young, there lived a tiny pharaoh, so tiny his crown slipped right over his eyes whenever he bowed down. His name was Tepi, which means first light of dawn. And oh, how the people smiled whenever little Tepi yawned, for he was no ordinary pharaoh. Not fierce, not stern, not tall, he had tiny feet that pitter-pattered down the long grand hall. Tepi's throne was so big, his sandals were too wide, and when he tried to lift his staff, it tilted side to side. But Tepi had something greater than treasures made of stone, a gentle heart for listening that glowed all on its own. At night, while others slept, he'd tiptoe to the Nile, sit by the moonlit waters, and dream for quite a while. One night, the stars above began to sparkle bright. They whispered, "Little Pharaoh, you're safe, you're loved tonight." A pharaoh is not a pharaoh for jewels or for might. A pharaoh is one who listens, who makes the dark feel light. Tepi's eyes grew wide. He leaned on his knees. "Oh, stars," he whispered, "teach me, please." So he listened and he learned, and oh, how he grew wise. Not in height, not in muscle, but in kindness through his eye. He listened to the farmers who tilled the sandy ground. He listened to the camels who bells that jingled around. He listened to the cats who purred at his feet. He listened to the bakers with bread warm and sweet. He listened to the children who laughed as they played, and he listened to the gardeners planting trees in the shade. Day by day, the palace began to glow, not with glittering jewels, but with the love that did grow. The cooks made extra pies for the hungry and the poor. The guards hummed gentle songs at the palace door. The cats curled in the corners with pillows of silk. Even thirsty travelers was given dates and milk. And though Tepi was tiny with a crown tipped a crew, his people all whispered, "Our pharaoh is true." One evening, as the sun set red and the children yawned, preparing for bed, Tepi looked up at the stars once more, his heart as gentle as the river's shore. "Thank you," he whispered, "for showing me how, not tomorrow, but today, to be kind right now. I may be small, but I've learned something great. Love makes a pharaoh, not jewels nor fate." The stars twinkled softly, the pyramids sighed, and the wide sleepy Nile rolled on its tide. So little one listening, with eyes closing slow, remember what tiny pharaoh wanted you to know. A crown may be heavy, a palace may fade, but love in your heart is the treasure you've made. So sleep, little dreamer, let the night winds sing, for kindness will ground you, and a true pharaoh within. A pharaoh's greatest treasure is kindness. Even the smallest pharaoh can guide the biggest hearts, simply by listening with love. Good night, dreamers.